Good morning, ladies. Look at this pimple that I got right here. Man, she is not cute. I am waiting for Emma to get out of her doctor appointment. She's getting her braces adjusted this morning. But I wanted to figure out from all of you, who is looking to gain incentive points. So if you're new to Scentsy, I know there's a few of you. We have different incentives every 6 months, okay? So this incentive period started August 1st and ends January 31st, okay? This is our trip incentives. So we have 3 different tiers that you can hit. The very first one will be your registration to SFR, okay? SFR is the big event that I just came back from at the end of June in Utah. Next year it's actually going to be in South Carolina, so I'm super excited because I don't have to get freaking plane tickets, so it's going to be much cheaper for me. Sorry about all my West Coast fam, but I also waited super last minute to buy my tickets, so that was also my bad for me too. But okay, so for me, so I earned my registration to SFR last incentive period. Okay, so that was last year, from August to January 31st. I think I hit 20,000 points. So you need to hit 18,000 in PRV, or 18,000 points, not PRV, 18,000 points to be able to get free registration. Okay, registration for SFR is $300, and that basically is like your ticket in the doors, like into Scentsy, as far as like the convention is concerned. Okay, and it involves like all the free giveaways that we get, and it pays for like the guest speakers and just like the venue and all of that. Okay. Tier number 2 is, sorry, I had like a brain fart right there. Tier number 2 is for anyone who's interested, which should be all of you, in getting a spot to go to one of the trips. Okay, so this year they offered to let us choose from 4 different places. Okay, so you have the option to go to Cabo as a cruise. You have the option to go to New York. You have the option to go to Canada, and I think the other one was like the Bahamas, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm definitely doing something beachy because that's freaking amazing. And I'm manifesting it. I'm saying I'm going, I'm doing it, it's happening. It's gonna happen, okay? So I wanna know who is going with me, okay? I wanna know who is gonna be like, hey, I wanna get to SFR for free registration, because if you don't have to pay that $300 to get into SFR, that's amazing, right? But let me tell you, if you hit, say, you end up earning when you earn the incentive to be able to go on to one of these trips, if you decide to go to SFR, then you still have to pay that $300 in registration, like the fee, okay? If I have a few of us who are planning to go, I'm trying to decide if I want to make it like a family trip, or if I just want to make it into a girls trip. So if there's enough of you who are like, hell yeah, I'm going to SFR, then I say that we book an Airbnb, or we book a hotel room, or whatever it may be, and we make it into like this badass, like, I felt like I was at a bachelorette party. Like, that's exactly what it felt like when I was there. Like, if we weren't at the session, Utah didn't have anything that like was like super like fun, I guess you would say, like nightlife wise, because they cut things off. I think it's not Amish country, it's Mormon country. I think it's Mormon country. So like alcohol was really limited to certain places and stuff like that. So South Carolina, I mean, I know that people like to party, so I think it'd be super fun. I mean, I've been a mom for how many freaking years, so I don't like party per se, but I think it would still be super fun. So, you know, if there's enough of us, then you guys can either fly to Maryland and we can all road trip down in my freaking van, or we can just, you know, some of you can just meet me there in South Carolina and I'm still driving my freaking van down, or maybe I'll just like fly to someone and then we could just drive, I don't know, something. So I need to know who wants to do this, because it's gonna be freaking amazing. And there's a tier 3, okay, and that one is so that you and your husband or you and your spouse can earn a trip together. Okay, so if you were to earn incentive number